Gemini, this is going to be week of March 24th. Gemini is a general reading, not going to resonate with all of you, but if it does, please do like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. If you're new to me, welcome. Also, check out my social media account links down in the description box below. So, Gemini, overall energy. Yeah. You got two cards flip. The Ten of Swords and the World card. So in this deck, it talks about endings and then successes. So some of you are successfully recovering from an ending that might have been very difficult, very painful. Some of you, it's betrayal that you're able to move past. So that's a pretty strong message, but we'll see how else that could possibly go into your reading. So let me get all the cards out, Gemini, and see what y'all dealing with. So, recent past. Oh my goodness, your cards are flying out. Okay, all right. So recent past, you have here the Page of Swords, the nine. Can I get that out? The Nine of Pentacles, and then the Two of Wands as your past energy. So Gemini, I do feel like as an overall energy, this is, looking at where your next steps are. Some of you, like I said, literally just went through an ending in a relationship and now you're single, and thinking about, okay, well, where's my next steps at? Where do I see myself going? Some of you might have a decision between two different paths or two different partners. It's only going to be a few of you. But there's a sense of like either immaturity here, or the person that you had the ending with was immature in a way. This could also be, of course, someone spying, looking up information. So that could be someone external to you, Gemini, or that could be you. So that's interesting. But like I said, I'm going to keep it general. Get all the cards out, and then I'm going to break it down into specific groups, okay? So just stay tuned, and we shall see. All right, coming up this week, Gemini, you have the Five of Swords. Okay, not too bad. The Death card, and then the Six of Swords. Yikes. Okay, so this is the beginning of the week, Gemini. Watch out for any conflict. I feel like if, there's a sense of defeat here and a definitive ending, okay? And then an obvious, moving on. Like what I heard was, fuck it. Excuse my language. That's what I heard. Like, you know what? Just forget it. I'll take the loss, and I just want to move on, okay? So some of you may be feeling that way, and just ready to move past it, you don't want to dwell on it, okay? It's like a clean cut almost. And that could pertain to a lot of different areas of your life. But like I said, I'll break it down here in a minute. Towards the end of the week for Gemini. So Gemini, expect for the end of the week. You had a card fly out over here, so let's see what that is. Yeah, okay, so you have the Hierophant here, the Six of Pentacles, and then Temperance. So I feel like I just said, a lot of you, Gemini, you've accepted the loss, you're done, you're moving forward, you want to be more stable, you want a situation that's more balanced. And I see your energy heading that way, to a more balanced state of mind even, which you haven't had in some time. So that's really good. You might also be heavily focused on the friendship arena of your life or family arena of your life. And for a few of you, career. But I feel like there's so much combativeness that was in the situation that you ended, that it's almost like a success to be able to move past it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to get a couple clarifiers out, and then I'm going to break it down into groups. There we are. Okay. I want to see what the Page of Swords is, please. Got the Lover's card over the Page of Swords. So Gemini, that's your energy. Okay. And I want one for the Five of Swords. Yep, the Ten of Swords again. Okay. And the Death card, please. Yeah. Okay. Temperance, please. Yeah. All right. So Gemini, group one. If this is relationship, then this is your group. Okay. So for group one, I feel like if you've had an ending that was painful, it hurt, there might have been betrayals, there might have been lies going on, some immaturity within the relationship. I feel like that relationship has come to an ending or will be this week. And now you're kind of in this independent energy, Gemini, looking at, other options. Where do you want to go next? For some of you, you already have maybe a few partner potentials on the horizon. But I feel like that's not really where your focus is, Gemini. I feel like this was really painful, this ending. But you've accepted the loss because you know that there's better new beginnings out there for you. And so it's like you're hurt, but you're moving forward anyways, okay? I feel like you definitely want to feel more stable, more sturdy, more balanced. Some of you want a relationship where there's more equal give and take, where there's reciprocation, because I feel like in this relationship, it was very one-sided. Like I said, like someone always maybe like tried to one up the other person or didn't give their fair share in the relationship. I feel like you are, you're defending your right to work on yourself, work on your self-worth. And I feel like you're being really protective over your new beginning, Gemini. Like, nobody's going to throw me off balance. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I feel like you're like, stay away, all you negative Nancys. I'm trying to work on feeling good. Stay out my way. Okay. So, I like that for you, Gemini. Good for you. Also, keep in mind, this can be interchangeable. Okay. So you could be on the other side of this and the other person is trying to work on themselves. But for most of you, it's you. So that's group one. Group two. If this is work, like I feel like don't give in to the gossip at work, because I feel like a lot of you are, or some of you are the ones gossiping. Just keeping it real. But it's like continue to focus on be more independent in work. Okay, so don't follow the crowd. Follow what you want to do. Where your moral high ground is where your moral high ground is. Because there's a message here about doing things by the book, keeping yourself accountable, having self-accountability within the workspace. I feel like a lot of you are feeling balanced, though, towards the end of the week. Feeling you may be offering assistance to other people within the work environment. You may be friends with some of the people that you work with. Or vice versa, you may have a friend assisting you within either the work environment or your finances. So if you, some of you might be getting financial assistance. God, I couldn't get that word out. Or giving it this week, okay? At the beginning of the week, though, there's just this message here about, like I said, avoiding getting involved into any type of drama. He said, she said, people gossiping or backstabbing each other. The normal shit that kind of happens when you work in a office business type environment, okay? I feel like, you have your eyes on what's important, Gemini, which is the overall goal, your coin, your money, new opportunities. Okay, so continue to put your focus there, and pay, don't pay so much attention to the rest. Um, okay, so that could be within the career environment, but it could also be within finances. Okay, like I said, that's group 2. Group 3, this may not be a love partner. It may just be either a child or a family member, or a friend. I have all 3 out. That is immature, doesn't think before they speak, a little bit inconsistent. They may cause some conflict this week. But I feel like what you're trying to do here, Gemini, a lot of you, is to lead by example. So if this is a child in particular, I feel like you're trying to provide them guidance to get them to understand, how to behave or how to interact with others or how to lower their defenses or something like that. And if you're not doing that, then the guidance is to do that. For those of you that it's not a child, it's a friend or a family member, so you might definitely have some endings within those relationships. Sometimes family's not always blood, you know, like you might have a toxic person in your life or a toxic friend that maybe is always like in competition with you, or you feel that way and you're just kind of like done with it. You want to focus on other things right now. And so you may be ending that relationship this week. That's group 3. Group 4. I don't think I have a group 4 here. All I can tell you is no matter what group you're in, Gemini, the overall energy is to find that key balance within yourself, and really getting to know your self-worth, being comfortable with who you are, whether you're in a relationship or not, balancing out your moods if you've been a little moody. This whole thing talks about the overall energy of sticking to, what your morals and what your values are and where are your boundaries, okay? And as there are people in your life that are stepping over those boundaries, I feel like then this week you're recognizing that and you're putting an end to those relationships. And I think that's good, because when you do that, it puts you in this energy, which is, grounded, in relationships that reciprocate, where you're partnered, you're giving and you're taking with each other, and therefore making you feel more tempered. So that's the message. Let me tell you the zodiac signs I have here. You could be dealing with another Gemini or Libra, Aquarius. I have Scorpio here. I have Sagittarius, Taurus, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, like I said. Possibly Earth or Fire. And yeah, those are the primary signs. But keep in mind, this could just be the energy of the week, Gemini. It doesn't have to be that specific zodiac sign. Just take it how it resonates. It's a general read. I wish you all the very best. And until next time, namaste, my friends. Bye.